I'd better fold this up before I put it in my pocket. Hey, WP. Barkeep, I'd like to order a drink.
What'll it be?
One grog. Neat.
Coming right up.
Bracing. Barkeep, I'd like to order a drink.
What'll it be?
How about another one of those Fat Island fuzzy nostrils?
Here you go.
Alright, Senor Esponja Not So Grande. That's 5 senses down and 1 to go. Now, where can I find a really big sound for an after-dinner belch? Well, there's only one thing on Flotsam Island that can make a noise like that.
Elle forever, elle immortalité. Où est les forever, moi? Où est qu'on connaît chez moi? Elle forever, elle immortalité.
Ha ha! Ah! Face me like a man, you snuff-sniffing land licker!
You heard the lady, Singe.
Guybrush, get out of here and find your own treasure! This one's mine!
Ah, the happy Threepwood pirate clan. Whatever shall I do now? Oh, I know.
Oh, clam dip.
I can't believe I ever married a dullard like you.
You know, once I cure you of the pox that's making you say all these mean things, you're gonna owe me a lot of smoochies.
I wouldn't smooch you with his lips, cabin boy.
I hate to break up this portrait of domestic bliss, but I've got some last-minute adjustments to make to my machinery before preparing the charming Madame Threepwood for her journey into scientific history.
Don't worry, Buttercup. Once I get La Esponja Grande into that noisy doohickey, our troubles will be over.
Yes, well, please try to keep it down, no?
At least I hope so. I don't think it's opening up without one of those seahorse key things. Too bad I lost mine. What the heck is that thing supposed to do?
This is my Chronoton, which I can use to remotely manipulate the Vaycaylian Wind Control Device without all that tedious mucking about in the jungle with ancient idols.
Can't say as I blame you. All that running and spinning and weathervaning did get on my nerves after a while. Whatever Singe is doing to the Vaycaylian Wind Control Device, it can't be good. Can't believe that stupid parrot somehow found its way back into my life. It's me, Guybrush Threepwood, Mighty Pirate. Oh, I can't stay mad at you. I assume that these idols under glass are your doing?
Oui, using a complex series of powerful unbreakable vacuum tubes and my own incredible machinery, I've centralized the control of the Vaycaylian Wind Control Device to this relatively compact Chronoton.
I don't think it's opening up without one of those seahorse key things. Too bad I lost mine. That's one lock my hook won't be unlocking. So what have you been up to while I've been out trying to save your shapely bacon?
I've been swashbuckling and looking for buried treasure, like a real pirate.
Okay, I know that's the pox talking, but still. Ouch. Don't worry, Angel Face. Everything will be okay once I toss La Esponja Grande into that noisy ancient doohickey.
Then stop your yakking and get on with it, you gibbering jellyfish!
Once I get you cured, we should go break LeChuck out of jail.
That spineless goody two-boots? Let him rot.
Did you hear? The Voodoo Lady's been playing us for chumps all these years.
Arr! I never did trust that scheming sea witch.
The Singe killed Morgan.
He did? Well, maybe the cheese-eating beaker monkey ain't so bad after all.
Don't worry, Angel Face. Everything will be okay once I toss fly Esponja Grande into that noisy ancient doohickey.
Then stop your yakking and get on with it, you gibbering jellyfish.
Chill out. I've got this. Hey, De Winge.
That's the Singe.
Whatever. What are you doing to the wind control device? It sounds like it's about to explode.
I'm so glad you asked. You see, using my unbuilt chronotone in conjunction with my oscilloscope to seek out the resonant frequency with the Vaycaylian climatophone, I hope to anatomize living tissue on a macroscopic basis.
Could you run through the purpose of all this machinery again?
Messiah, I'm going to use this machine to make that machine smash people into a fine powder.
Hey, that's not very nice. All right, Destrange, you've got me where you want me. Now let my wife go.
You? I don't want you and your pathetically pox-free body anymore. Your wife, on the other hand, is teeming with this special Threepwood strain of the pox I need to create more of my Jue de Vue.
Let me get this straight. You don't want me anymore?
Not in the slightest. It's your wife's juicy strain of the pox that fuels my scientific longings now.
I've got your juicy strain right here, bucko.
What's my hand doing up there on that turban?
Your hand is nobly sacrificing the last dribs and drabs of its wondrous pox to supply me with enough death-defying Jue de Vue to keep me intact, until I spread your wife's pox across the sea.
Oh, the fellow looks horrible.
Sadly, yes. I suspect he will not survive. Oh well, quel est Jue de Vue?
So why a turban? Shouldn't you have a beret or some other French chapeau?
French? Whatever gave you the ridiculous idea that I'm French?
But, I just kind of assumed.
What the nerve of some people.
You'll pay for what you did to Morgan, you fiend!
I already did pay for her services. A big sack of silver, as I recall.
Not for that, for killing her!
Pirates and pirate hunters. Your kind always seem to meet an early demise. Good riddance.
I saw you run out of the lab after you murdered her!
Of course I ran out of my lab. There was blood all over the floor instead of being packed neatly in vials where it belongs.
I still think you murdered Morgan.
Oh, the mighty pirate thinks I murdered his friend. However will I live with the shame?
Could you run through the purpose of all this machinery again?
Messiah, I'm going to use this machine to make that machine smash people into a fine powder.
Oh. Hey, that's not very nice. The Singe is using that mutant harpsichord to manipulate the Vaycaylian's wind control device. Hey, it's the moths. I bet they're still punch-drunk off of Stan's funky fashions. What's that?
That is a bucket of water.
That is a bucket of water. Can't believe that stupid parrot somehow found its way back into my life. It's me, Guybrush Threepwood, Whitey Pirate. Oh, I can't stay mad at you.
What's this? An airborne porifera?
Hey, give that back!
and risk tainting my moment of triumph with your tedious voodoo falderal? I don't think so.
Moment of triumph?
Oui, using my oxychronoton, I have discovered the unique harmonic frequency that allows me to pulverize matter into a fine powder and spread it across the seas. Observe!
It's me, Guybrush Threepwood, Mighty Pirate. It's me. First of all, thanks. That thing was really starting to scrape my scabbard. Second, you're crazy if you think you're gonna get me in there. Okay, crazier.
You? I don't want you. It's your wife's molecules I need to smear across the seas.
I'd like to see you try, you wuss.
Why her?
Because of her pox, you dolt! She's got the same unique strain of the pox that you once had. The same one that was flowing through your amazing hand. The same one that I've distilled into my amazing Jue de Vue.
Lefty!
Unfortunately, a single hand can only provide enough of this Threepwood strain to produce a few meager grams of my Jue de Vue. Even if I were to drain your beloved to the bone, I would only gain a few piddling firkins of the juice.
I'll give you some piddling firkins.
No, if I want a perpetual strain of the Jue de Vue, every pirate in the world must be exposed to the Threepwood strain. Now, Madame Threepwood, if you'll hold still for a moment, I'll try to make this as painless as possible.
How nice. But I won't.
Behold the power of the Jue de Vue!
Hey, Elaine.
What?
My hand is Singe's only source of Jue de Vue. If you cut it off his turban, he'll be a lot easier to kill.
What do you think I've been trying to do, you balmy halfwit?
While you're flailing away at Singe, do you think you could knock that sponge out of my severed hand?
The only place this sword is going is through this snuff sniffer's gizzard.
Hang in there, sweetie.
Less talking, more eviscerating, sweetie.
Hey, the monkey.
What?
You'll never get past my wife's sword, you know. I once saw her hold off a horde of angry Rotarians with nothing more than a penknife and a feather duster.
Impressive. But unless they were invulnerable Rotarians fueled by my incredible Jue de Vue, there's really no comparison. Soon she will tire, and her pox will be mine to spread across the four corners of the earth.
I'll spread you to the four corners.
Ow!
Hey, the sing-song.
What?
You look like you've got your hands, full. Why don't you let me hold on to that sponge for a minute?
What sort of idiot do you take me for, Threepwood?
Is that a trick question? Once you're done pulverizing my wife, any chance I could get my hands on some of that Jue de Vue? Nothing personal, honey. It's just that you look kind of done for, and invulnerability could come in really handy in my line of work.
I'll show you who's done for.
Ow!
That doesn't need to be illuminated. Now that the lamp's dead, it's nothing but a big tacky paperweight. That doesn't need to be illuminated. That doesn't need to be illuminated. Oh, what the heck. Sweet.
Shiny.
I wonder why they're called fireflies anyway. Not like they're on fire. That doesn't need to be illuminated. Hey, the monkey!
What?
I really don't think you have a chance against my wife.
Please, she is nothing more than a mere pirate wench, while I am an invulnerable man of science! Arr! Ow!
The Singe is gonna use that contraption to pulverize my sweet patootie. Just looking at that thing makes my tongue burn. Now that the lamp's dead, it's nothing but a big tacky paperweight. I wonder whatever happened to my hand. I hope it's happy. It's a good thing Elaine gave me her wedding ring. She's so poxed out now, she'd probably hawk it for a keg of grog. I don't think so. Something that tasty should be fed to something or someone that really appreciates it. Hey, Vue!
What? No. What in the world? Oh, shoot!
Hey, to sing song!
What?
I really don't think you have a chance against my wife.
Please, she is nothing more than a mere pirate wench, while I am an invulnerable man of science! Arr! What now? My turban! No! Shoo! Oh, get away from me, you nasty little pest! No!
What's the matter with him?
Without my hand to supply him with more Jue de Vue, all those wounds you've been inflicting are starting to catch up with him.
Oh, get back here, you naughty little hand! I have you now, my pretty.
Nice one, hand. Care to help me with these locks? I guess that was a little too much to ask. At least I've got the sponge back, though. Don't worry, Angel Face. Everything will be okay once I toss La Esponja Grande into that noisy ancient doohickey.
Then stop your yakking and get on with it, you gibbering jellyfish!
Sugar water. Well, that was a little anticlimactic. Whoa! Now that's an Esponja Grande! But how will I use it to cure... Oh, right! The wind!
Guybrush?
Elaine! Are you alright?
I think so. But how did I get here and why does my mouth taste like coleslaw?
It's a long story. I'll tell you all about it once we figure out how to get out of these stupid clamshells.
Leave everything to me, my friends.
LeChuck, my new best pal. How'd you get out of jail?
Oh, the guard was more than happy to release me once I convinced him that it was the only way to win Elaine's hand in unholy matrimony.
Wait, unholy what?
Unholy this!
Guybrush!
Elaine?
Guybrush!
LeChuck! Ah! This name shouting is jolly good fun!
Is that you, Mother? I washed my hands.
I knew it all along. With or without all that voodoo, you're still nothing but an evil sack of scum.
Correction, my sweet. I'm an evil sack of scum who's about to plunder the grandest treasure in all creation. But I'd be willing to share my booty if you catch me drift.
What?
Oh, come now, my love. You can't deny what we've shared these past few weeks. The chummy camaraderie, the kind words, the stolen glances. I know you've developed feelings for me. Join me as my demon bride, and together we'll lay a bloody siege to the very heart of voodoo itself.
Go to hell, LeChuck.
Well, you can't say I didn't try. Looks like we'll be doing this with all that voodoo.
Elaine? Do me a favor.
Ah, that be the stuff.
Anything.
Kick his two-faced butt for me.
From Melee to Monkey and all the islands in between, my love.
Aren't you dead yet? I've got wedding plans to make. Out of respect for the newly deceased, I feel I should point out that you wave your sword like a dairy farmer.
How appropriate. You fight like a pox-infected undead cow.